welcome. This is your reading for whatever day you watch this video, basically. I'm recording it on Saturday. I didn't do as many readings this week because I had like 2 days where I had absolutely loads going on. So I'll talk about all of that at the end. So I'm sorry there hasn't been as many readings this week, but here I am. It's Saturday morning. I'm doing a video for you. I was going to do a relationship reading, but I'm actually not. I've decided I'm just going to do a normal reading today because I just feel like the energy's a bit testing for me personally, and I'd just like to get a reading for us rather than a relationship reading. But I will look forward to doing the relationship reading next, I promise. Okay, so let's just pull back from the matrix. Okay, it's constantly there to trigger us and draw us into illusion, isn't it? And let's just take a minute just to connect with Spirit and just ask Spirit, really, what is the message for us today? Thank you. What is the message today? Oh my God. Right. Okay, it is a bit of a tricky energy. You might feel a bit stuck with something or stressed about something, but it is all in your head. It's just the way you're perceiving the situation isn't quite right. It's not really necessary to get as stressed as what you are over this. It is just an illusion of the matrix. You know, the matrix is definitely trying to trigger you here. Spirit shows that if you just persevere, keep putting in the good work, keep putting in the effort that you're putting into your life, or this tricky situation, this thing that's stressing you out, you're going to persevere through it and you're going to do well. You're going to come out of it a winner, basically. All right, so keep going. Do not give up at the moment. Just know Spirit has got your back, and whatever situation you might feel stuck or stressed with is basically going to massively improve. Let's have a look at what your person is doing. I don't know what to say then. What is your person doing? And my hair's up because I've just literally just washed it. Okay, what is your person thinking, please? Well, not thinking, but what is your person doing? What is the message for our person, please? What is the message for your person, please? Thank you. Okay, your person is kind of on a pause. They might be quite triggered. They might be pulling back because they're quite triggered about something. They might be getting new perspectives on things. They're considering things. There's a bit of a pause for them while they get a different perspective on it. And then they may well communicate or take action. Okay. So it could be a bit quiet coming from their end, and then all of a sudden they take some sort of action and do something. Okay. They could make communication with you specifically after kind of like a little pause, or they could be triggered about, you know, they could be taking a pause and then they're going to take action on something that they're a bit triggered about. Okay, so take it however it resonates. Gilbert is under my feet, really annoying me. Gilbert, what are you doing? What are you doing? Because that's annoying. Can't concentrate. Right, I've got here a message of what your person is thinking. So what is your person thinking, please? What is your person thinking, please? What is your person thinking, please? Okay, your person's saying, I don't know how to handle my emotions right now. This comes through time and time again that your person does have problems with their mental health. They do have issues with their emotions. They don't really know how to handle their emotions. So they can get triggered. Sometimes they can respond in the wrong way. Sometimes they don't. When they're triggered about either you, or even if they're just triggered about life in general, it could have been absolutely nothing to do with you that they're triggered with. They're triggered with life in general. But then you get the rough end of the stick. Does that make sense? Yeah. that is kind of what does happen. Your person feels emotions very strongly because of their mental health or things like that, maybe because of trauma they've been through. I don't know, but the Knight of Swords tends to be quite a triggered energy, and it can mean that they're going to communicate with you, but sometimes that might come out in the wrong way or at the wrong time. You know, like I said before, in the relationship reading, if you haven't watched it last week, I did say that try not to take it personally, how this person is. Okay, let's see what the love message is then. We're using this deck. What is the love message, please? What is the love message? What is the love message, please? Okay, pay attention to red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So it is about you caretaking for yourself. You know, at the end of the day, you can't be responsible for other people and other people's mental health or other people's problems. You know, all you can do is pull back if you notice someone is triggered, give it space. Like the gurus in India say, silence is wisdom, and then just allow things to unfold in the divine way. Okay? So that is the best advice, I think, there, really, from Spirit. It's very triggering when you see someone else who's triggered, and the natural reaction is to be reactive. But yeah, Spirit is basically saying to pull back, you know, just go quiet, give it space, and then let this person figure out what they're doing. Okay, let's see what the astrology message is. What is the astrology message, please? What is the astrology message, please? What is the astrology message, please? South Node. Oh, interesting. If you know what your South Node is, that will make more sense to you. But it's basically to do with your past lives. So Spirit is saying that something that you've experienced in a past life is reoccurring now. Maybe the kind of person you were in a past life, you're kind of embracing that and you're getting back to your roots. Yeah, I know I was Aquarius in a past life, so I was very eccentric and I'm really starting to embrace that in my life now. If you don't know your South Node, it doesn't matter, because you might have memories from past lives. You may know a bit about your past lives. Whatever you sort of did in past lives, you're kind of either overcoming it now or you're embracing it now. Also, this person that we were talking about who may have triggered you, perhaps you knew them in a past life. Do you know what I mean? There's that as well, because Ramana Maharshi, my main Indian guru, he used to say, you know, do treat people with kindness because you may have known them in a past life, or you probably did. That's what he used to say. Okay, so let's go into a numerology. We'll try to have compassion. Try to have compassion because, you know, we all probably knew each other in a past life anyway. It's mad, isn't it? Right, let's have a look at the numerology number. What is the numerology number, please? What is the numerology number, please? What is the numerology number, please? 22. Trust yourself. You are supported in the decisions that you are making. You have the ability to turn your dreams into reality. So that is absolute confirmation there that whatever your dreams are, you are making them into a reality. Okay, you can do this. And actually, there's something I need to talk about at the end. I'm going to talk about that at the end. I must remember. Sometimes I forget at the end what I want to talk about. Right, let's have a look at one of these cards. We're asking angels of 100% pure light and archangels for a message, please. Can we have a message, please? Can we have a message, please? Ooh, higher education from your guardian angel. some of you may be studying, that's possible, but it also could be that Spirit's taking you higher, to higher levels of learning at the moment. So, you know, take that how that resonates. You're freaking learning even more complicated, not complicated, but higher levels of spirituality. You know, what you're learning now. You're going to the next level. Like, you've seen through a lot of your shadows. You know what your shadow side is, and you're now rising above that, and you're seeing things from the higher mind. Let's have a look what your spirit guides are saying. Spirit guides, please let us know what your advice is. Thank you. What is your advice? What is your advice? Okay, breathing rose, heart healing, emotions, connection, and time eases. So that's very similar to this card, which was about the red flags. Spirit is basically saying to you, you know, to take a step back. Yeah, time eases. So give this person a bit of time. There is a connection there, you know. Remember, we're all going through these heart chakra healings all of the time, where we're going through these karmic lessons, purging, and then healing, you know, and sort of like becoming a clearer vessel, if you like. You know, we're sort of burning off karma, and so sometimes we trigger each other, things like that. But your spirit guides are saying, take a step back for yourself. Take a step back for your feelings, and then the time eases things and the connections are there, okay? And then we're going to just connect with our loved ones in spirit. What is our loved ones in spirit saying, please? What is our loved ones in spirit saying, please? What is our loved ones in spirit saying, please? Oh, I'm surrounded by loving animals. I hope your person did love animals, because this card's come out a few times. So hopefully that does resonate, you know, that they are surrounded by loving animals, and that is very nice to know. Okay, so that is the message. That is the message. I'll just go through it again. You might feel a bit stuck or stressed about something, but Spirit is saying that it's mainly in your head and it's just to do with how you're looking at things. There's not really any real problem. If you persevere, the situation's gonna basically be dealt with, yeah? So don't give up. Don't give up. Just keep doing the right thing and it will all get sorted out. Your person may be a bit quiet because they're having a bit of a reset or a pause while they change their perspective on something. They may be quite triggered about something and take action on it. They may, after a pause, communicate with you. Your person saying they don't know how to handle their emotions right now. I think your person is mentally triggered or annoyed about something or upset. You've got to take account for the fact that they don't really handle their emotions well. That is just something that unfortunately this person doesn't. Which also, by the way, I have to say, is a mirror to the fact that as a soul family, we find our emotions quite overpowering and difficult to deal with as well. So that's why it's all about having compassion for each other, isn't it? Pay attention to red flags. So you do have to be mindful of, you know, being treated with respect and also respecting your feelings. So you do have to sometimes periodically just pull back and look after yourself. Okay, that's good. The astrology energy coming out is the South Node, which is to do with past lives. So you may have known this person in a past life, and equally you could be embracing things about yourself that you struggled with in a past life, that kind of thing, okay? Spirit is saying that you have got the ability to turn your dreams into a reality. So really believe in yourself right now, really believe in what you can achieve. You've got the higher education card. So Spirit is taking you, and the angels, by the way, because this is your angel card, the angels are taking you to a higher level of spiritual learning at the moment. You will be seeing things from a higher mind more easily. You will be more awakened, and you'll have more clarity over things that maybe in the past you used to get confused about. So it is kind of amazing. It's quite a liberating time to be able to actually see things from a higher perspective. What a relief, you know. But your spirit guides are telling you to sort of take a step back for your heart healing and your emotions. Give yourself space for, you know, healing, because time does ease everything, is what they're saying. And you have got connections here that are worthwhile. And you have also got someone in spirit who is surrounded by loving animals. So there you go. Boom. I hope you enjoyed the reading. What was I going to say? Two things. Right. First of all, my mental health has been really bad the last couple of days, like really bad. Obviously, if you watched the end of the last video, you would have seen me cry. I'm not going to cry now, but my head's very foggy today, and my mental health has been really bad for the last couple of days, particularly, although it is pretty much bad all the time. The second thing is, basically, you can contact me on email, you can contact me on Facebook or Instagram. I do like having contacts with you all. It's great getting your messages, it's great having your support and also connecting with you. If I don't reply straight away, please don't ever take that as an offence. And also, if I don't do conversations going back and forth quickly, you know, please don't take offence to that either, because I'm autistic and I've got, and this is us as a soul family, by the way, it's all of us, you know, I have got some sort of issues with communication. So don't ever take that as offence. If you email me or message me, typically what will happen, and I should have probably told you this before, is that I'll probably take a while to reply. I probably won't get into like deep back and forth conversations, because it is literally I cannot help it. It is just the way I am. I literally just find it hard to communicate, and especially if they're, you know, the type of conversations we would probably have, which are a little bit deeper. Do you know what I mean? So just expect that from me. And I there may be somebody in this soul family that I did that with, and I do apologise, and I am going to apologise to them directly. But it's just, it's not anything rudeness from me. It is because of my autism, and obviously because I'm mentally triggered at the moment, it's probably worse than normal. So, but I would never want anyone to feel like I'm ignoring them or being disrespectful in any way, because I do appreciate all the support that you give me on this channel. And I think it's great that we have all connected. But yeah, I'm just not very good at connection. I'm not very good at communication. I'm not very good at connection. It triggers me. I get really triggered. But anyway, I won't go into all my issues, because I have to have some sort of, you know, privacy. But, you know, I'm just being really open with you, because obviously we are a soul family, and it's going to be a case that if I'm like this, you know, chances are you're the same, really, deep down. So hopefully you'll understand what I'm saying. But anyway, I do want to connect with you. I just can't do it like chat. It's just not me. I'm somebody that needs space in between communications. So I hope that's all right. Like, I don't even really do phone calls much at all. So I'm trying to a little bit, but it's hard for me. But anyway, I hope that's okay. And the other thing is this message about Spirit's got your back. I just want to say to you, I don't know what I'm going to do because my subscribers keep dropping down. And I did promise myself that if I lost another 20 subscribers, I would go back to doing the Zodiac videos. I didn't really want to do the Zodiac videos because I find them quite draining. But the thing is, I'm just losing my subscribers, so I don't know whether that's a sign from Spirit that I should be doing the Zodiac videos. What I did think was I could try doing it and see how it goes. And if I might surprise myself and quite like doing it, because what I would do is I'd aim to do it 3 times a week. You know, like a Monday reading, a middle of the week, and a weekend one. And yeah, so I'm sort of toying with the idea of going back to doing the Zodiac videos, or at least I'd do it twice a week, one for the week and one for the weekend. Because then I've got to go through and timestamp it, you see, so it takes me a bit longer, and it takes like an hour, about an hour to do all of the Zodiacs, so it's quite long, whereas this only takes me 20 minutes. But I don't really want to lose all, because I put so much hard work into the channel for 5 years. I've only had 1 year off, and now I'm losing my subscribers, and I think all that work I put into it, do I really want to lose it all? So I might try to do a Zodiac video. Let me know what you think. I mean, the worst case scenario is I can just try it, see how I feel, and if I don't like it, just come back to doing this again, you know? So I'm thinking about potentially doing that. But obviously I have to do what's right for my mental health. So if I start the Zodiac videos up and it's too much, then I'll just scrap it and come back to doing this. I definitely won't give up the channel again, but it's just sad seeing all my subscribers go after I did all that work for 5 years. You know, it wasn't just 1 year of my life. It was 5 whole years I was doing readings on here to build that number up. But I don't know, it's difficult, isn't it? Anyway, that's my messages at the end of the video. I hope you're okay. Thank you again for all your support and understanding. I know we are a soul family, so sending you lots of love and peace, and I will be back on soon.